Es que yo. Chiquito.
Check out two of our artists, Kinda Not and Ianzu Art, located in Artist Alley booths R2 and L7. Be on the lookout for their upcoming Devil Trigger and Mob collections. Gatekeep.us for merch that beats life in a first to 10 and then says, I don't even play this game. The Skullgirls Community Tour 2026 is in full swing. Frosty Faustings is the first offline stop of the year. Coming to Combo Breaker, CEO, TNS Online, and more to be revealed. More details at start.gg/Skullgirls.
Perdón para los de YouTube, los
Unleash
que
the
apenas me
next
están
era of Fatal
escuchando
Fury
venir.
City of the Wolves with Season Pass
Pero
2.
tuve problemas
6
para empezar la
explosive DLC
transmisión,
fighters
¿verdad?
dropping monthly from January through June 2026, starting with Taekwondo Master Kim Jae-hoon. Returning legends Nightmare Geese, Blue Mary, and Wolfgang Krauser join the fray, plus 2 epic mystery characters teased for massive surprises. Slashback returns April 11th and 12th for its 4th year in Northern California. Featuring an Artist Alley for the first time, they're taking their celebration of anime and fighters to the next level. Register now at StartGG/Slashback and follow their socials for updates. CEO 2026 returns to the massive Rosen Shingle Creek in Orlando, Florida on August 14th through 16th with the biggest lineup in history. And hey, while you're there, check out the 24-hour Bailey World arcade with over 100 arcade cabinets, karaoke, and more. Registration is now live on StartGG/CEO. Be sure to check out all of our awesome Frosty Faustings merch. Whether you're headed to your local or an important job interview, we've got the gear you need. Shirts, hats, pants, keychains, blankets, mugs. But it won't be here forever, so get yours now.
More to SKO Pulse coming up. La verdad, Atasa, Rectan Corner, Gaming Team, Paragon. Me sorprende aún lo popular que termina siendo tu SKO, pero desde Estados Unidos, Latinoamérica, algunos países, Europa, pero en Japón, o sea, la cantidad de apuntados que hay al Evo Japón es como impresionantemente poca. O sea, no veo tanta cantidad de jugadores como para decir, Dios mío, hay demasiados. O sea, hay suficiente gente para que enviemos un ejército a jugar, ¿no? Lo cual obviamente me parece raro, pero oye. Me gustaría estar mostrando la cara como estoy haciendo en Twitch, pero por alguna razón no me dejan. Dice no. Por alguna razón tu cámara solo tiene que fallar en Streamlabs, no es ni cosas así. ¿Qué? Pulse no viniendo de ninguna parte. Me era buscando en YouTube cómo solucionar el problema que no se me puede ver la cámara, pero en Streamlabs sí. Qué pereza de gente, en serio. ¿Cómo es?
Welcome back to Frosty Faustings 18. It is time for some more 2X KO. Lennox and Mustard are here. We're live, baby. We're ready for some games, my man. How you doing?
I am in a good mood, my man. It has been a great weekend already, even though it's only started. I spent the entirety of yesterday feeling like it was Friday.
Yeah.
Because they already started the exhibitions yesterday. We had the 2X 2v2. We had the pros versus devs exhibition. But today,
sorry, I missed that.
It's time for the meat and potatoes. It is tournament time, $50,000 up for grabs, and pretty much near enough every top-level player currently in this game, the world over, has been able to make the trip. Obviously not literally everyone, but the majority of the games, like real threats, top players, they're here, which means we have a sweaty weekend.
And there's been some big 2X KO tournaments prior to this, but this is like kind of the inaugural big one. This is kind of the, I guess, the debut of Sonic Inzem. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the story for me this weekend. But we have some killers in our block. And we're going to be starting out, I think, with Midwest versus NYC, if I remember correctly. Steel Cam and Zelfie, if I remember correctly, are Illinois natives. Proto, Savage on the other side, Solo. I think it's from Queens, actually. Shout out to the homies from New York. So this should be a good one to start out.
Well, that's just the reputation of Frosty, right? It has grown over the years and has now become one of those like real large-scale tournaments, which means you are going to get those players making that trip, whether it's across state to state, whether it's international. Obviously, we've got tons of French players here. There's a whole French stream going on right now at the same time, so make sure you're checking that out at the same time. Speaking of which, Wade is a player who's in this block, or this group of pools, but we've got players like Zando, Supernoon, but I'm excited to see we're starting off with the duo.
Yeah, that is kind of sick. I'm going to be so real with you. I actually hate playing duos in this game because I'm bad. I want to be very clear, but I am always so hyped when we get a duo on the stage, especially when they're operating at a high level. We got to see some pretty sick duos over at Mix Fest. Obviously, Diaphone and K7 were kind of the stars of the show there, but there was a couple like pretty solid duos, not only just in the mixed tournament, but in the regular 2v2. Shout out to my man Free, he made a good top 8 run with that.
But it makes me happy to see duo play, because you have to remember, this, if you were to look at it on the start GG, it's listed as a mixed bracket, mixed tournament, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the norm for the foreseeable with 2X, where
I really hope so.
It really is. You play with a friend against a solo player, and it really adds that interesting dynamic. But we'll see how we're going to start this off. As a blitz, a double down blitz strike Darius.
This is interesting, all right. Oh no! Proto Savage Vortex out, and is now going to get the side switch here. Who is this? I don't know if this is Steel Cam or Zephy right here. Either way, they're going to put the blend of Proto Savage. Oh, drops the super! Oh, that's tragic.
It's a shame that didn't pick up, but this is a team that you know is going to be capable of big boy damage, especially with that double down.
Yeah, you can say that again. Both these teams, honestly, Warwick is a menace when he gets the right hit. Oh, what a whiff punish. There we go. Big standing medium. Proto Savage going to get another hit. Cash out with the Super 1, it looks like. Tag in, double down. Here's Jiroki. What's the mix? Okay, it's going to be strike.
And that's 2 hits now that Proto Savage has been willing to just spend that meter, right? Just get the double down, go for the super into super, not looking to save it for a rainy day.
And low-key blitzes Oki off. That's really... Oh, no! Neutral jump's going to blow up the throw. And here we go.
I mean, there's level 3. I mean, that's enough. This is a high-octane round to start us off. We've got, like, 4 meters spent for Proto Savage, already a level 3 built. And that is going to be that. I like the dynamic, though, between the Warwick Jinx, because I feel like this is that kind of defense, offense. Warwick's going to go in with that coverage. On hit, you keep him in, go for combos. On block, you tag back to Jinx.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and the overhead connects, and this should be enough, right? We don't have the meter. Can you tag into Jinx? It's not gonna matter. All right, there it is. No meter required.
But that's the benefit of spending that level 3 so early, putting you straight into Bloodlust and then getting those solo extensions that don't necessarily require the teammate to do so. Another throw being good here. Okay. Tries to anti-air that neutral jump with its standing jab. Okay, take the advantage. Oh, good push block, but is not deterred. Swinging out. Big specials again and again. The meter spent. Here comes Blitz, fully steamed. Oh, went for the grab. Did go for it.
And that's the mix-up right there. When you get that super knockdown, you can, I believe, punish the roll on reaction, and then you just get around DP. Okay, burst is going to work out. Takes the meter away from Warwick, too. That's massive.
Ooh, okay, waking up with the light. They get that confirmed. We saw this combo before. Spend.
Super again, yeah. Do your level 1 right here. Oh, no, never mind. We're
that one does not work.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, 2 for 2 now on those Darius, like part 2 of the double down, just not quite connecting. Maybe you have to try a different path there or some sort of adjustment.
Just take the Oki there, right?
Yeah.
Get the blitz open.
Plus it means if you don't use the fuse, there's a short cooldown time for the assist to get used it, so... And if they're going to survive the super anyway, maybe you should kind of hold on to the resources and kind of stack it in your favor a bit more. Okay, that's a big hit.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
The burst out of him. That makes sense. I will absolutely take that. Blitz cranks back in, getting thrown. Are you going to try to combo off this? Nope.
Pero ¿por qué no colmeas?
The DP.
¿Por qué no colmeas?
Yeah, we've seen some big wake-up attacks in this game already. What even happened there?
You got 2x KO'd. Oh, no! All right back at you. That's an actual 2x KO. Thank you.
No lie was said.
Oh, all right, yo, this tag team of Steel Cam and Zelfi, excuse me, is going kind of hard right now. You see Proto Savage shaking his head going, all right, listen, I had some good things going. I just got to lock in. I got to make sure I'm not chopping my supers again.
You got to think to yourself, like, man, there's 2 of them. Is this fair?
Yo,
this
that's
isn't
real.
fair.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I definitely like this having the Jinx out in front, though. So these are 2 characters. They've got those big normals, especially now, you know, thanks to the day 1 patch of Blitzcrank. Significantly improved buttons. They're going to be swinging. They really want to get that kind of like mid-screen distance, stick those big buttons out, and Jinx is so good at cutting, putting a brick wall in between that. Speaking of which, though, there would be a big hit there, but not a huge confirm, unfortunately.
Yeah, Proto Savage leaving a lot of damage on the table right there. Had a really good read on defense. Oh, and then gets the burst baited. Zelfi misses the punish. Oh, this is bad.
Getting so much mileage out of these neutral jumps, though. Oh, which grab as well, but no punish this time. We see some big commitments, but not huge punishes, which kind of really opens up less of a risk on these options.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. All right, okay, grab super, do it again. Yeah, just go for strike here. Anything is going to kill. Yep, there it is. Lock him down. Jumping out, and the Jinx assist is actually going to cover no conversion, but it allows Proto Savage to get some space.
We've seen a lot of use on that grab, though. So much advantage. And here we go. Right, enforce the mix-up. I think we've been seeing a lot of just straight-up lock-in from the side of Steel Cam and Zelfi.
Yeah.
That's when you'll start opening up those layers.
Yo, did you see the colors off the minigun right there from Jinx? Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. That's crisp.
All the rainbow, my dude. Oh,
oh no, burns a meter on the whip parry.
Oh no, that could have been a dead character.
That should
Pero
have been.
But the downside, if the character lives to fight another day, they're still there, right? Still getting that 2 assists. But look at that's like magic pixel.
Yeah, that's insane right there. Special 2, very nearly 2x KO'd, Steel Cam and Zelfi, and it's just going to be the stand heavy. Thank you.
Well, there's a scenario there that maybe you pop Fury to get some of that regeneration, but I think, again, against these characters, that's like, even with the Fury regen, you get hit by anything at all, you're dead. You want to keep that.
Yeah, resource management in this game feels so important. You got to be real strategic.
Well, it's because it's such a fast game, especially with the right characters, like high damage. Mostly it's like a 2-touch life bar, right? So, like, you don't want to be wasting those breaks. But this is a much better start here.
Yeah, get a little bit of the swag combo. Able to set up the bot. Shout out to the Jinx choppers changes right there. Her traps are a lot more lethal now. Faster, I should say.
And that super, that was a decent chunk onto both characters. Oh, hang on. Speaking of which, though.
Yeah, can't really tag out there. That's fine.
Again, we keep getting these air-to-airs with that kind of tailspin counter hit. It does give you a huge follow-up. We're not quite seeing it yet. Okay, potentially 1 hit left here on the Darius, and again that neutral jump every time, especially on Niti. You know, you get that knockdown, really trying to scout. Another grab. Okay.
Is this gonna be enough? Oh no! Had 3 bars, or would have built the 3rd bar.
Yeah, I think they were just shy of building the level 3 there, unfortunately, and that is going to be enough for sure.
Yeah, there it is. All right, special 2 super working out. And now it's going to be Blitzcrank versus Jinx. As a Jinx player,
what an anti-air.
I love this matchup. Yeah, that should be it right there. All right. Steel Cam and Zeffy 1 round away from sending Proto Savage to losers.
Hey, it's pool play, but every match is just as important. There are so many players out there who find pools like quite uncomfortable, right? Because there's like, you're almost like worried about not being quite limber, not being quite kind of, you know,
especially with
ready
this
for
new, right?
Yeah.
You never know if you see some jank that you haven't seen before.
There's a lot of scope for the unknown. You know, whether it's like players that you've not seen who maybe haven't been entering tournaments until today. But speaking of which, already Darius is bleeding. But he does manage to get out safely in time, going to regenerate some of that health, but again, there's Warwick.
Oh yeah, that was really good adjustment there. Still leaving a ton of damage on the table. Back throw is going to improve the positioning and just lets them roll out.
It almost looked like the Bloodlust activation kind of threw them off their groove there, because they got the big launch, maybe we'll go into it, and then obviously the Bloodlust pops and missed the jumping after, but still a commanding lead now. Okay, there's a trash compactor.
Do it again. do it again.
We're getting close to that steam. Then again, at this health. Oh, okay, hang on, hang on. Yep, there's the break.
Steel Cam and Zephyr are doing a lot better job of regulating the pace of this, and that is going to do it. Run up throw. Had level 3 if you needed to combo off it too. Did not need it. Steel Cam, Zelfie going to be moving on, sending Photo Savage down to losers. That was 2, right? I'm not tripping. It's 2-0.
Yeah, it's 2-0. That should be it. I think it looks like they're looking for like confirmation.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yo, shout out to my man Yost out here directing everybody.
Hey, we were just talking about, you know, kind of early tournament things. Sometimes that does go into. Wait, what's the format?
Is this first to 2? Is it
first to 2? First to 3?
Literally my first game in pools, because I had my pool of the 10 a.m. block. First opponent sits down. He's like, yo. Is this first to 2? I'm like, yeah, I got you. Don't sweat. Yeah, it's first to 2.
You should win twice, then go yes first.
Yeah.
No,
unless you beat me those 2 times.
I'm joking. I'm not a scumbag. I swear. Please don't. Don't do it.
Don't worry. I smoke those 2.
So you say you were playing in the 10 a.m. block?
Oh yeah.
I'd say bright and early, but it's only bright and early for like gamer time.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm up early for work. I'm on that 9 to 5, so like that's not early for me, bro. I'm ready for lunch at that point. You feel me? So. I'd say my most powerful. I'm ready to go. But yeah, we should be getting our next set of gamers up here soon. I'm seeing some movement.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many setups. Obviously, there's plenty of Riot folks around. Shouts to the Frosty staff doing that good work. I think we're going to be pretty on a smooth rotation of games pretty much all day. And it is an all-day thing, ladies and gentlemen. We have so many streams at Frosty. Obviously, 2X is going to be live all weekend long. Some of the games, they finished today. Some of them are going to be like main event and kind of Sunday night. There is so much fighting games to look forward to this weekend if you got that time, which I assume a lot of you are kind of strapped in and ready for it.
Shout out to Frosties for really bringing back the Sunday finals, right? Before, that was just kind of like the after party day and stuff like that. So it's going to feel good to get like all those top 8s right on Sunday. Yo, check the gray in this. Hold on.
I will say that is powerful facial hair.
And so we have, I think, 2 MVC2 players in this block. And they are both very confident MVC2 players. If this is the cat I'm thinking of, yeah. I gotta scroll through my list here.
I think given that Yipes is watching in the crowd, probably is a bit of a giveaway.
No, I lied. Yo, the old man 80 is actually a Georgia Strive player.
Oh, okay. I see Yipes sit down, and I assume Marvel in some way is within his vicinity.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's there in the background? Yeah. Man, we might just have to play Marvel now. That's crazy. Oomphy Coded, obviously one of the Florida homies, and also a Melty Blood player. Shout out to all my Melty Blood fans. I'll be commentating Type Lumina finals, I believe, tomorrow. So very much looking forward to seeing more of the Type Lumina community. Man, I'm excited about this one. This should be fun. Oomphy Coded, I've seen Oomphy Coded play a few games. They're one of those players that are just they're very confident in every game they play. You know what I'm saying?
I think it puts a lot of effort in when you play a lot of games. You build up that kind of fundamental skill set. And you know, for those of you out there who are kind of getting into 2X KO, maybe as your first fighting game, thinking, how is everyone so good so fast? Like, that is a big part of it. Like, the more fighting games you play, not every single thing you learn is transferable to other fighting games. But again, it's those fundamental skills, just like execution, kind of mindset, overall attitude, I suppose. Like, some mechanics are kind of similar from game to game, which really does help. But you know, don't let it deter you if you are brand new. It's still early days, relatively speaking, in the game. Free to play, obviously. You know, so there's always going to be loads of people playing, learning at the same time. But that's why I love Frosties. There are so many bloody games here. Absolutely. Good lord.
A lot of good games. A lot of games that we don't really see on the big stage at every major too. So it's always good to get that variety. It looks like we're going to be getting into it, unless this is a futon to check, which I don't think it is. I think we're hopping right in. What do we got here? Got a bunch of Ari. Okay. All right.
Yeah, when I see Ari Darius, I just instantly think of those like ridiculous SKD combos on Twitter, and I get really nervous.
Are we having a No, okay. All right. I saw no movement around start. I got really worried we have a controller issue, but no, we good.
Thing is, I would make a sarcastic joke about doing a button check in a game that lets you do your buttons and character select, but I do that.
I'll be a hater on that every day. Oh man. People ask me, hey, you want to do a button check? Absolutely not. Get it right the first time. All right, Oomphy Coded here. We're going to see the Alawi. We got the meter. You're going to give us some Oki? No, all right. No super Oki. And the stagger's going to work out. The old man, 80, sneaking their way out of the corner, and that is not going to be enough. Choosing to hold on to the burst. Got that Fury going in with the Darius. Uh-oh, somebody didn't disconnect. Did we not turn off Bluetooth? What happened there? Oh, we're going for it.
You know what? I've seen, like, PC tournaments for 2X for so long. I'm so not prepared to see that on a 2X tournament. Like, PlayStation home screen, what's that doing here?
What is that doing here? Yeah.
I mean, is that tried and true Alawi, though? Get those technicals in the corner. And that should be enough.
Espero que eso haya sido button check.
All right, let's see. Let's see what the old man says here. What we got? No, all right, we're going right in. Okay.
But therein lies the problem, right? If the match has already begun and then you discover, issues, it's at that point it's a bit late.
Gotta kind of hold that.
I mean, obviously you can do your controls and stuff in between the next game, but you can't, unfortunately, pause the match that's already started. Which, to be honest, is the actual importance of button checks.
Indeed, indeed.
And is why they exist.
Leading aside, yeah, there it is. All right. You see that South Florida Dojo on Ufi-Coded's name right there? That is, man, there's a lot of really good players from South Florida here this weekend. We're going to be seeing that a lot later. All right, just normal Alawi things. Set it up again. Yep, all right, so we saw DP last time. Oh, woke up with the stand medium. Going to get a whip punish. You have Fury, my friend. Are your buttons wrong? Do you not know what your Fury is? All right, meaty stand medium is going to hit. Ufi-Coded, I have a funny feeling we're going to be going back to character select. Let's see what the wave is right here.
Definitely would be surprised if something's a little bit wrong, perhaps with the controller layout or something. But respect for just playing it out, because that is what you can do. It looks like they are just running it back, so perhaps not.
All right. I'm really hoping it's not like a physical controller issue. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a button.
There are definitely better times to discover that.
That's so real. Yo, okay. Another kind of cursed mix-up right there.
I mean, we're starting off good. These are wayward hits, but they are adding up.
Oh. Dicen que esto es una partida de verdad en el torneo más grande, pues que yo no la creo.
Super setup again. It just gets hit meaty. All right. Holding on to the burst. I don't think we're going to need it. Okay, never mind.
Oh, and there's the throw. That's probably. No, not quite. Yeah. Little follow-up.
Any OTG hit's going to be more than enough there in Ufi-Coded. Careful way to get this done. All right.
Oh, we are swinging out some big options here. I mean, does this Darius with Fury, some meter to play with? Ari super assist. This definitely isn't impossible for the old man.
Oh, no, you got to finish combos, though. We're leaving a lot of damage on the table right here. And Ufi-Coded smells blood in the water. Check this out.
Oh, did not actually. You know what? Maybe he was hesitant because perhaps expecting the break as the super comes out. And that is some pretty common anti-Alawi tech, but this time goes straight in for it. So, hey, you're not going to break? I'm going to commit to this then. Okay.
I really like how the old man's RTS about this super. Like, losing neutral ultimately, but is at least showing that.
It's a lot of confidence at the very least.
Yes, exactly.
Like a lot of dedication to big options, but hey, not being afraid to do it.
Some of the games sometimes. Here we go, jumping in. Jesus, that standing medium goes up so far. My goodness.
It's odd. Alawi seems like simultaneously one of the more straightforward and simple characters in the game, but also not at all at the higher level. Wait, you look at the buttons you're looking for in the neutral. You've got everything you need. Your mediums, like let's get your best case scenario, maybe standing heavy. But then as soon as you start doing some crazy speeds, that's when it's really complicated. But speaking of which, that is going to be nothing complicated right there. Match point already. Ufi-Coded looking super dominant so far in this match.
Ufi-Coded very happy to go for the meaty figure.
No sé, imagínate tú tener la ventaja en esto y irte. Bueno, el uno, por favor.
See it again right here. All right. What you got? Back off. Yup, tentacles are going to meaty.
We're getting combos from them too, yep. Oh, that's enough? Yes, it is. GG's.
Not a single burst from the old man there.
Voy a ignorar que esto acaba de pasar.
But also really kind of highlights the importance of burst as a mechanic, right? This is a game with high damage combos, a big snowball effect. If you get that hit, it can lead into, again, I was saying before, the kind of two-touch life bar that really is a real consistent thing in this game. But that's what Breaker exists for, or burst, I should say, because it's like, you get hit, break out the combo, gives yourself that extra chance. And that can be the difference between keeping a character alive or losing the game entirely.
Yo siendo ellos estaría pensando justo ahora en por qué de todas las partidas que hay. O sea, si van a mostrarme una partida mala, no tenía nada de malo que me mostrasen, no sé, una partida mejor, ¿saben?
Okay, this is West Coast Uni player, Arctic, frequent top 8er at the locals. Which, if y'all know anything about West Coast Uni, that's impressive in its own right. They got a lot of really good players out there. You know, not as many as the East Coast. You know, just spitting facts. Sorry. But definitely a very competent Uni player. WaveChan I am less familiar with.
I think that kind of real lends itself to why I think 2X in particular is going to be quite exciting at Frosty, because Frosty is a big anime tournament.
Yes.
And anime games, they're very fast, a lot of kind of like high movement options. Again, we're talking tricky mix-ups, high damage, whatever it is. A lot of anime games kind of share that. And Frosty being a big anime tournament, 2X having a lot of that element as well. I think I would be surprised if there isn't, like, I mean, we all saw how many entrants were in this tournament, right? It's a pretty big event. But a lot of them will be people who are playing like the other games of the event, and they're in 2X as well. And if those games are also playing are similar, then I think we're in for a good time.
This is definitely a game that rewards good movement, right? I've seen some folks kind of complain, and some of these characters kind of feel like tanks to move around, and like, yeah, that's part of the challenge.
Well, we did see the adjustment in day one with some backdashes did get did get nerfed as well, which again getting clipped by a normal, and there are some big normals in this game because you backdashed at a funky time. It doesn't feel great, but again, like, you have a lot of options. It's just none of them are free, really. Like, everything does inherently have some risk attached to it, even things like backdash.
Indeed, indeed. It's pretty good because backdash pre-release did feel a little overtuned. I think that was a good change.
I will say, from a personal opinion standpoint, I think the version of 2X that was the most defensive and more kind of timeout focused was the version I liked the least. So inherently,
okay.
I way do prefer it where it's a lot more aggressive, a lot faster paced, which we might see here because we've got Vi Yasuo on the team and okay, I like this freestyle blitz team.
Yeah, here we go. All right. WaveChan getting an early pickup with Vi. We're just gonna cash out with the super. Yep, or double down rather. You gonna go for another one? Nope, just one.
Yeah, I respect that.
Roll out. Wind wall out, trying to blue this neutral with something. We're doing a lot of jumping. Oh, no.
Okay, there's going to be a big confirm. Blitz assist coming in strong. We get a good Echo knockdown here. What's the mix? Oh, wow. Okay, no, bringing in Blitz.
Keep extending. Here it is.
I like this option, though, because at this health, that's like one command grab is death.
Absolutely.
Or which, yeah.
Right answer. All right.
I mean, if the mix is going to be strike throw, why not just make it wake up or to not wake up, right? It's kind of changing the dynamic.
Go no anti here on the okay, just choose to jump back. JM is Yasuo still doing work. WaveChan still gonna eat that hit. Arctic. We'll see if they can extend again. Should be able to tag into Blitzcrank. No, just choosing to go for the Echo. Okay, excuse me.
But that's now 2 knockdowns and 2 wake up attacks. WaveChan definitely. Oh, okay, the take throw. Tricky stuff starting us out here. And that's going to be Steam again in a really good position now as Arctic.
Yeah, this is huge right here. Wow, the very tip of the knuckles connecting. And now you get to get a little bit going here. Still has almost no health to play with. You're going to play this perfectly. No parry on the overhead. Okay, that's fine.
I think playing quite cautious is Arctic. You've got a big lead right here. There's no Fury on the side of WaveChan. If you play consistently, you should be able to, finish this one off without taking too many risks. Oh, but there is the freestyle right there. That's the benefit.
It's the duality of Uni players. They'll play defensively when they need to. When it's time to send it, bro, it's time to send it. Oh, I love that stagger. All right, Arctic. Gonna get your carry here. Please tag into Blitz again. Nope, just going for the knockdown. That's fine. And checks the roll out. Looks like it's gonna be the 2L that does it.
Okay, again, the patience. Not really looking to interrupt that gap. But for good reason, right? Arctic's still in control. Turns into a restand. Oh, there we go. And that is the power of Blitz in the back. Bring in that restand, tag to him, go for some sort of mix-up, back to your other character, and it's scary.
Yeah, and still having Echo for neutral, too, it feels very powerful. Yo, shout out to all my Blitzcrank fans. This character's not an easy one to pilot, but if you can make it happen, here we go. All right. Arctic takes another character, just one away from taking this first game against WaveChan. And there it is, gonna whiff punish the knuckle. You're probably not gonna need to spend here. Holding on to the first, too. Wow.
Yeah, almost a perfect on that, too. That was a dominant game 1. But again, you love to see it. This is a team that's put together to do a very specific thing. Echo, he's up front, he's doing his thing, get the hit. Then it's time for Blitz to come in and force a real scary mix-up, kill a character on it if it's right. And we're seeing that put to use here.
WaveChan's doing okay in neutral. Really needs to focus on converting a lot of these straight hits, though. Here we go. All right, this is how we get started. Yo, teleport on him. Yup, okay. Good blocks.
Oh, same side. Hang on, hits them both. Yep, forced to burst.
And that happy birthday would have been Struggle otherwise. Oh, yeah, Kara M follow-up is gonna miss, and that's okay. Neutral's still fine here.
Okay, okay. This is what you need for Wave Chan. You need some sort of swing of momentum, because we're also not really seeing much of the fuse use either, right? That double down is there, but when you're not getting those hits, not a particularly super tag friendly team, I would say.
Oh, the latest jump out is gonna work. Good fuzzy jump from Wave Chan.
That hit them both!
Bro.
The big body of this round robot. Both sides. And look at what it's led to.
Someone's got to check this Blitzcrank champion, bro. Here we go. Look
at how much damage that led to. And yeah, there it is. That's the adjustment. Wave Chan was really letting it rip with those wake attacks in the first game. Now Arctic has adjusted, and that's a big punish. The dead character wall bounce. Oh, hang on. Is there a path here that kills?
Let's see. If you can extend long enough to build level 3, and yeah, all right, hard knockdown's going to do it. Rip it.
That was just mean, dude.
That was a little mean. The hitbox of the assist, like checking your forward momentum, is so annoying. Like, you can definitely see the hesitation right there.
Oh, what an answer.
Absolutely. Okay, caught the start of the forward special one, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like, well, you want to go for that kind of left, right? We just grab you on the way.
Hell yeah. That's the answer. That's what you got to do sometimes.
But it's already match point, though. Arctic looking real strong.
Arctic definitely goes straight to the big stage, and that's big. Yeah, absolutely. Jump cancel, good recognition. There's going to be a lot of damage again. Spend it. All right, are you going to DP or are you not? No!
Yep, the roll.
Ooh, that should have been a punish. Okay. Good stuff from Wave Chan. Finally makes up the wake-up options here, and it is not going to be enough because you're not even going to need level 1. You're dead.
Nice assist call to pick up on that forward S2 there. Blitz.
Absolutely.
Clean stuff. And that's going to be a real good match point already. Arctic looking to take this one home already. Unless Wave Chan can do something about it now. But again, with that Yasuo gone, we're still not going to be able to see any kind of double down application. It's going to be all by.
Yeah, that's the hard part about this fuse, especially. Like, once you're alone here,
y además conozco, esta una buena decisión de igualar la partida.
It looks like Arctic is quite content to just sit and block over. I'm not seeing a lot of kind of parry attempts or anything, just real sitting there and waiting for the turn to be over, and then doing something with it.
And it's working out. Arctic's doing a really good job of controlling the pace of this. Okay, that worked out.
That could have been huge, at the very least. Maybe get the break. Speaking of which, there it is. Oh no!
Oh, man, that's rugged. That's rugged. Wave Chan definitely like started to see the vision a little bit there at the end. Like if she could have clutched out that round, taking the break right there, like you said, would have been very impactful potentially for the game. But c'est la vie. Arctic's going to be moving on. Wave Chan falling to losers. Yeah, West Coast beats the East Coast in this one, I guess. All right, all right.
As will, I imagine, be an ongoing either way storyline throughout the rest of the weekend. I can't believe it's only day 1. Well, is it because yesterday was day 0?
That was day -1, yeah, or day 0, whatever it is. Yeah. No, this is definitely still day 1. I have a lot of catching up to do from the 2v2s from yesterday. This was my travel day yesterday, so I missed a lot of it.
You know what?
Yo, this is my boy right here. All right, yo, my man Nega Reaper is on the stage. Let's go. This is the French-bred menace. My man is very competent at Type Lumina and Uni. We're gonna see him in both those brackets later. I have no doubt, and I am so excited to see what he does in this bracket. All right.
So what kind of characters do you reckon we're gonna expect here?
He plays the annoying characters. So we're probably gonna see some Echo, if I had to guess. Maybe some Vi too, because he likes.
See, when I hear annoying in this game, I just think Teemo. But Teemo's kind of. It's weird to say that Teemo. Yeah, it's weird that Teemo, like, to say that he may have dropped off, because I genuinely don't think that Teemo's bad.
Agreed.
He's had such a weird path in this game, from being nerfed to things that maybe arguably shouldn't have been working to begin with to now. But then, we were talking about the 2v2 yesterday. Spoiler alert.
No worries.
Sonic and Inzem really looking untouchable. With specifically the Teemo Ari, because again, that real kind of being able to put up that distance between the characters who are proven to be so good, the Yasuos, the Echoes, anyone, the Warwicks, these characters just want to rush you down all the time. If you can play a character, you can force an absolute standstill. I think there is merit to that, and Teemo is one of those characters. He's just made of wet paper, so you just can't get hit. That's the problem.
Yeah, and especially with Sonic's playstyle too, right? Like Sonic's movement is so good in every game. Like that just makes sense to me. Like that team makes sense for them at least. All right, here we go.
Our first Braum of the block. Let's go, Braum.
Yeah, Braum. So, especially on point, this is something that Diaphone and K7 were kind of talking about at Mixfest, because my homie plays Braum, so we were talking to them about like advice and stuff like that, and he said, Braum has probably one of the best round starts in this game.
Yeah.
And if you can build around that, if you start there and build your offense from there, you have the potential to go very far. So I was right, it's going to be Vi and Warwick, which is such an obvious thing in hindsight. Yeah. Reaper loves his rush down. Yeah, and we're going to see a lot of annoying strike throw here. Here we go, here we go.
Again, there's the double down. We can get a full combo off of this. Right. First of many 6Hs to come, I'm pretty sure.
No doubt, and we're just pressing out, yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah, Armor's going to take that. Thank you very much. Give me my knockdown, bump up. Oh, all right, steals the first out. Tag buy-in, try to get some of that health back.
Yeah, that shield looking radioactive.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, yeah, the armor! That could have been such a huge pickup as well with that catch. And the full corner carry. It's party time.
Right now. This is crazy. And we're still keeping Braum out. No health. Okay. Yeah, Armor tanks it. Are you serious? You pressed off of that? All right. Yo, Reaper just as crazy, respectfully, as I remember. Let's go, dude.
Thing is, though, it's hard to say. Reaper pretty hurting right now. Resource starved on the side. There's a character gone. Now this is huge advantage.
Oh yeah, Odenton here has Fury in a massive life lead right here, but that is a great starter.
Okay, the bait.
Fix it out. This is gonna be trouble, dude. One more hit here should be more than enough for Reaper. Yup, get a little bit extra damage. You know that next bar will kill.
Oh, got the other side. Is that gonna reach? It did. There's no way.
Wow. I swear that was a bit
No, I thought for sure that was just going straight over, but no, not quite.
Oh, no, that's autocorrect, right? Because you just have to hit the 2 buttons. Yeah. So yeah, cornered himself and himself. Wow.
If only Warwick was crouched down a little bit further. Okay, this time. Oh, okay, go so throw reset instead. Now this will kill. I like that choice. The combo before would not have killed, but the combo off this reset, if it gets nailed, definitely will. Gonna spend that bar. There's a level 1. Okay. Bloody High Claw, what you got? Goodbye, Braum.
Oh, there it is. That's definitely reminiscent of Reaper's Miyako.
Siento que ese nombre quería ser completamente distinto.
I really thought you went for the chase down, but it's the overhead that's going to come in clutch for Nega Reaper here. Yup, cash it out. Oh, full charge. Thank you.
Combos, double down combos. You love to see it. No, didn't quite get in reach. But still, able to keep some momentum.
Oh, and you're charging it. Yeah, full screen, all right. Get the freeze frame, and that should be more than enough to kill here, barring any traps. Nega Reaper puts a round up on the board. All right.
You can see the difference when this team gets to get going. It's able to really be in control, especially with the damage capabilities. Oh, wow. Oh, caught the recovery.
All right.
Full Warwick combo. Oh, no. Dropped it, unfortunately, but the assist is ready again.
I really like the way he's playing around Braum's shield right now, right? Like, if you let Braum get rolling, yeah, like this, it can be very hard to play around. Happy birthday damage coming in clutch right here. All right, let's see what Odenton can get.
Oh, there's no way!
He knows.
Managed to use the flip to get clean over, and that could be enough.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, I'm even saying could be. There is like no doubt about it, especially if you're spending the bar.
I never know. I was going to keep my belt.
What's that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
A neutral break, perhaps a misinter, or just a real big read, but I imagine you would have wanted that.
Wait, Reaper is setting himself up for potentially next hit killing. If you get the right starter right here, it's going to be the throw. This shouldn't be enough to kill, but the next one will be. Ooh.
Ooh, even off that air-to-air, but I mean, slowly but surely that life is going down. I like that tag.
Yeah, you needed that tag to say that would have been a punish otherwise. Oh my goodness, yo, we're scrambling right now.
Yo, I like that though, because that's the awareness to realize I don't want to have the tag here, but I know this is not a situation that's optimal, so I have to just get out.
Yeah, you would have got punished there, 100% right there. And you see Odenton laughing a little bit there, like, okay, I'm gonna have to take a deep breath and lock in. Loki had some good moments here. I'm liking the Braum play so far. Yup, good use of the shield. That will whip.
I love that option. What a reaction to get rid of it. Because again, Braum is never easier to deal with than when Unbreakable is unavailable. As soon as he gets it, it's a completely different matchup. So if he's not got it ready, you have to make the most of it. But again, any hit he gets will build it, as we see now. And then the whole dynamic of this game plan gets so much scarier. There's the low, forced to break. Otherwise, that was goodbye Warwick.
Yeah, got the parry, the whiff parry out there for Nega Reaper too, so now he has no meter to play with. Odenton, oh, still stuck in the corner, brother. Okay, stagger hits, still gets the throw. OTG, yup. All right, Reaper.
It has been a real consistent problem, though. Frozen is just the fact that Braum has always been the first to go.
Yeah, he's not really tagging him out. And that's so hard in this game, right? Because if you tag at the wrong time, like, you kind of just die. Alright, one more hit. Throw definitely kills here. Yeah, nice. Reaper do it.
Oh, no, not quite in time, but at this point, yeah, such a lead to continue, and that is going to be match point already.
I can't get over how high that overhead hits up. That hit him like pretty deep into the jump off right there. My goodness. Definitely a good option to check the fuzzy.
I think even though the wall, even though the overhead is definitely more minus than it used to be, it by no means is like a bad move now because of it. Like the hitbox, the coverage, the kind of like, I guess, mental stack it applies to the opponent, always having to be ready for it from ranges you would never expect to have to respect an overhead. But as I can say that Bloodlust is looking ready to pop. Here we go.
And this is the same thing you said last round. Bomb is dead. Okay, well, like we get the Fury out, but we'll see how much it matters right here.
Well, that's something. That's still a Fury super, so some damage. Okay, nice. But none of these hits are leading to huge situations, and there it is again, the super straight through. Plenty of Bloodlust left. The Fury taking down the cheeky cross-up. Goodbye. I think the Fury will keep Ahri alive, though, but for one more hit.
I really like the way Reaper's using super for punishing this. Like, he's got the full screen, like, tracking ones, too, so it's super potent, and that's going to do it right there. Reaper looking calm, cool, and collected, taking a 2-0 over Odenton. We'll be seeing that with that son later right there, for sure. Shout out to Reaper, by the way, coming down all the way from Canada. One of our, I believe, Ontario, if I remember correctly.
Don't look at me. I've got no idea.
I ran into Reaper. I actually didn't know Reaper was from Canada. I was in UMAD a couple years ago, and he's over there. I'm playing some Grand Blue. He rolls over. He's like, hey, yo, what up? I'm like, oh, I know you. All right, what's up, dude? So, yeah, I'm really glad to see him making the trip down and playing something other than a French bread game. Honestly,
yeah.
Like that. Like that's not a joke. That dude's the French bread menace. So it's kind of cool to see him branching out a little bit. And next up, dude, it's happening. So,
oh my God,
this is the one we wanted to see right here. We got Home Deep. I always say it wrong. Home Deep Potemkin versus Ghost with 3 O's.
So it's Home Deep Potemkin, not Home Deep Potemkin.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, my sincere apologies.
I'm not a smart man, but to my ear, that sounds the same.
Yeah. I would have to agree with you. If I'm saying it wrong, DM me. I'll get it right.
But we were
time.
talking, but before this group started about players who were kind of in this area to look for, and Home Deep Potemkin is one of the players we were looking for, because this is a player who really...
Really good Strive player.
So I think I actually just pulled my own headset microphone.
Oh no.
But I think it's all right. Sorry, production, not to give you a heart attack. But yeah, just always putting that Blitzcrank tech on Twitter. Whether it's like sometimes small things that are really fundamental, all the way up to like huge, cool opportunities. And Blitzcrank significantly better in this version of the game as well.
I would say so.
Hopefully we see a decent amount of Blitzcrank. I'm a big Blitzcrank believer personally. I really enjoy the character overall. So it's always nice to see players who are better than me put this character to use and show stuff that I can then steal later. Hopefully.
Me, anytime I see Yasuo on screen, for real, dude.
Somehow I imagine you're not going to struggle to see Yasuo players to learn from.
Absolutely, yeah. That's one of the things. I picked that character because I'm like, he's busted, right? And I'll never be without footage.
Yeah, but
not ever be
who
without
hates
footage.
Fighting game characters with swords? They're just inherently cool, you know what I mean?
Players.
I mean, yeah, but that's not the sword's fault, is it?
No, it's not. No, that's a skill issue for sure. So Home Deep Potemkin is actually the one. Oh yeah. What do you got? What do you got, son? Oh, showing up the local. Okay. He's the 125th seed. The only other game he's entered is Strive. Obviously, Illinois native. Ghost coming over from Colorado. So this is the Midwest matchup right here. Really hammering home the. Well, I guess no Coast, no Kings is the combo breaker thing, but it still feels prescient here at Frosty's. This should be a good one, dude. Both these players. We have to be getting pretty deep into the bracket because both these players were seeded pretty well. I don't think this is to get out of pools, but I think this is the qualifier to get out of pools.
Well, we have a quick look and see how the matches are going, provided the bracket's been updated as we go. It's pool B3.
B3, yep.
Right, I'm at the mercy of data.
Yeah, it's hard when we get in the building here.
Yeah, so in this pool, Supernoon starting at 2-0, currently waiting to play Matthew 8. This is winners quarter-final in the pool.
So we got a couple more.
Yeah, we are actually still. These are big pools, man. Good lord.
And they're dense too. Like if you start like clicking on some of these players, you'll be like, so low key in this whole block, we have a lot of really good Skullgirls players, like nationally placing top 8 Skullgirls players. It's kind of crazy, dog. Like yeah.
But I can't say it's too big of a surprise, because I think that's a real benefit, and why personally one of my favorite times for any fighting game is when it's just come out. Which feels weird to say, because I know obviously 2X has been in beta for a few months, and even then they had the tests here and there kind of sporadically.
Yeah.
But it's out on console now, everyone can play together.
Yep.
Which means if you're the kind of player who's going to a tournaments like this and you play other things, it's the best time to give it a try.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's not very committal, right? Kind of dip your toes in, see what you think. But it also means when you get really high-skilled players from those other games, they're going to come in with those fresh pairs of eyes, the perspectives that maybe existing players haven't really considered. Which is why it's so fascinating and really exciting.
It feels like the early days of Dragon Ball, where you got all these players coming